8, 9. I feel like Sesame Street, like the count. 9, 10. You can tell how old I am, right? Instead of our suspended incubation, we're doing this. Going back to the old school style. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hanging out with Petra and Petra, and look at her. She is giving us the telltale signs that she's definitely not happy, and she's thin. So that means she laid eggs. Hey, don't be a jerk to her. She's protecting her nest. So these guys are gonna have a little bit of combat. You can see how they behave because she's definitely laid, because here, if you see, we've got a mound. So I've got to get the eggs out of the ground, and I got to get them in these containers. I'm trying something different this year because I was trying suspended incubation. I'm going to do the vermiculite 50-50 mix by weight to water. And we're going to kind of sink the eggs in a little bit there, cover with a paper towel, and see if they do better, because last year we had a problem. So what I want to do now is first take away this tray. We'll clean that later. Try to clean their food off in a minute. And I'm gonna take Petro, get him, ooh, careful Petro, get him in here. Come on, get in there. And I also want to get her up and put her in there, because I'm gonna need, look at how she's walking. She's not happy. And she's also, easy does it, lady. Easy does it, lady. Get in there, get in there. You gotta go back in there. Go back in there, buddy. There we go. All right, we lock him in. All right, now I get to dig and see if I can find these eggs, which may not be that easy because they dig a tunnel. And I'm not quite so sure where the tunnel begins. So I'm gonna have to dig this whole area. Does she dig it out and pile it up here, over there? Like from digging here to placing it over here? I don't know. So I'm just gonna get to it and dig around this whole thing. So let's go. Okay, I got lucky, friends. I found it pretty quick here. Look at this. Here is the nest chamber. All right, and these look good. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, look at that. 7, 8, 9. I feel like Sesame Street, like the count. 9, 10. Hold on. You can tell how old I am, right? 11, 12. Holy smokes, folks. Oh my gosh. 12. We got more. They were wedged in there pretty good. 12. Oh, here's 13. 14. 15. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. 15. Oh my God, this one's wedged in real tightly. We gotta get the dirt. 15. Here's 16. Wow, 16. Oh, 17. Holy. 17 eggs. That's incredible, huh? Wow, what a great lady. That's a nice chamber she dug there. It's okay, we're gonna fill it back in too. Let's get the eggs in the ground, or in the boxes here. So we mixed it up. I'm just gonna make a little divot and place an egg in, and we cover it. We're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna try a different approach this year with the vermiculite. Instead of our suspended incubation, we're doing this. Going back to the old school style. Wild, huh? That is so cool. So you want to keep these eggs, we'll talk more about it when I get over to the incubator, but you want to keep them at about 86 degrees, so that's going to be the aim for us. So what do we got? 10 eggs there. All right. Let's get this next one. All right. All right, cover it back up. And what I want to do now is fill this back in so we can let her out. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so you can see that Aldabra got a little bit covered by her hard work today, but we've got it all filled back in. And let's go ahead and let the two of them back out. We're gonna need to get her fed soon, get her nice and fat, because after they lay eggs, they do wind up losing a lot of weight. As you can see, she's real thin. A lot of times they look like death, but come on, girl, come on out. Where are you? Anyhow, you want to make sure that you get vitamins back into them. You want to be giving them calcium. You want to be giving them good foods, prepared diets. A lot of green leafy vegetables that are high in calcium. Collard greens are good, escarole, romaine. You want to get them going again. So we'll be keeping an eye on her, but you'll see how fast she actually gains weight. Now, why is she taking her sweet old time coming back in here? Come on, here's the male, and here she comes. Watch this. Come on. So it's normal for them to have some kind of squabbles at this point because he knows she's laid. She's going to be protecting that area, but you can see her right here. She's just, you know, she's thin. She is thin, but I'm on hand. He's gonna go ahead and be a jerk. She's gonna puff up. This is all normal. Just the dominance. He's trying to reassert dominance because she's probably been beating him up all day, protecting that nest area, keeping him from walking over there. But this is all totally normal. You can see she doesn't have any scars. These guys have been together for a very long time. In fact, the entire time they've been here at this house. So we're gonna just monitor his activity with her, make sure it doesn't get too aggressive. But they're pretty tough lizards, that's for sure. Normally, as I've mentioned in past videos, males will have their range overlapping that with different females. So females have their own ranges because they're gonna be competing for nesting sites, and they're also gonna be competing for food sources. So you will see colonies, but they do create little, invisible to us, but known to them, little areas where they're going to stake out their own spot. Really happy she laid, because I was actually going to bring her to the vet tomorrow to have a x-ray done just to check in on her and make sure everything was going well, because this is, are you going to bite me or what's up? You're looking for food, huh? This is definitely the longest she's gone without laying, so or the latest she has laid. But I'm glad I found those eggs fairly quickly. It was pretty good because the ponytail palm here has roots all throughout here, so I was able to locate the area where the roots were broken, and it was much easier for me to dig in that area, and I found the tunnel and I was able to get those eggs out. See how she tastes the ground? She knows exactly where her eggs were, so we're hopefully didn't disturb her too much, and we don't want to stress her out too much. We want her to watch the eggs for a while. She'll give up after she realizes it's been too long, okay? But you can see the hips protruding there. She makes no aggressiveness or no aggressive behavior towards me, but to the male, she'll defend against and he'll get aggressive with her. But you can see just this pacing here. So very cool that she laid. I'm really, really excited about that. It's always exciting when you get eggs out of your animals. And so we're hopefully gonna have a better situation than we did last year. Last year was not very good. I hear a noise. Sounds like something getting eaten. I may want to investigate that. Anyway, yeah, let's get these eggs in the incubator, okay? So here we go. All right, guys, we are gonna place the eggs in here. We got the incubation, it's set at 86. Right now it's 85 because the door's open, but I have a secondary thermometer that I'm gonna place inside with these eggs so we can kind of get an idea as to what the humidity is inside the box, okay? So we'll just rest it right in there. And then I'm also going to cover the lid. Rightio. Good stuff, man. But before we fully stop this, I am going to go grab paper towel, like so. And I like to moisten the paper towel and lay it over the eggs so that we have some visual indication as to how moist it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got some paper towel. Very simple. You could use old newspaper as well. And you moisten it, squeeze out all the excess, and you have a damp paper towel that I'm just gonna gently lay over the eggs. I'm gonna place this in here, right in there. I could peek in at it. Cover it. I'm gonna do the same thing with these. All right. So we got our temperature. Let's go ahead and put the probe up here. Where's my probe? We're gonna pull that up because I want to put the probe in with the eggs to see how accurate our readings are going to be. You're watching me instead of the probe. See, just rest it right down there. But of course, it's not going to make it easy for me, friends. Not easy. I hate filming sometimes because I want to just get things done, but I'm messing about. Fumbling all over, as it were. All right, here we go. I'm also going to come in every couple days and I am going to go ahead and give these containers a burp. So let's close it. Oh, this thing just does not want to stay. Can live there. I might be frustrated. Alrighty. Let's lock it up. Come back in a couple hours and check the probe. It's dropped a few temperature points there, a few degrees, but 86 is what we're aiming for. Plus or minus one's not going to be a big deal. We can go up to 88 if we had to. So they're going to live in here. The tortoises incubate at the same temperature. So basically, this is going to get filled up with tortoise eggs, while the only animals for the meantime are going to be our crocodilian eggs, which are doing well. We got seafront caiman. All right, so right now it's at 93 degrees, but you see it's reading 90 inside the container. It's nice and moist. We have the little sphagnum moss, but the eggs are looking pretty good. I'm digging it. And we have 16 of these, so holy smokes. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and moisten them. Got a nice little pump sprayer. And we're just gonna moisten that sphagnum. Keep these guys happy. That's it for that. Very simple. Let's do these. Okay. Just gets a little bit dry. So we just do quick hit around the edges, a little bit on top. There you go. Don't get carried away, all right, kids? We don't want to soak them. We just want them to be in the right parameters. So there we go. All right, how do you like that? Got some eggs done. They're cooking now. And we, hopefully, will have a nice hatch of rhino iguanas come, let's see, August 10th, September 10th, October 10th, November 10th, right around then. Fingers crossed, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, learned something. Got to do it again, man. We do this every year with our rhino iguanas. The last year was abysmally bad. This year we're hoping for a better outcome, so I've switched things up. If something's not working one way, switch it up. Try something new. So I went back to that vermiculite, and we'll see how it goes. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Go to patreon.com/kampkenan and support the channel. Thank you so much. Later.